Have you been wanting to up your game in the locksmithing industry? Maybe you've always wanted to come to one of these ALOA shows and learn some new skills. Well, I have something great that you should know about. Hey everybody, so I am here with John Trumpy. John, how are you?
I'm good.
You know, you're a familiar face.
I am, but I'm not sitting in my living room this time.
That is true. That is true. So, John, you are ahead of the ASF.
Yes, I am president of the ALOA Scholarship Foundation.
Okay.
Which is actually not part of ALOA. It is a separate charitable organization that just happens to share the same name, and many of the funding that we do goes to ALOA.
Goes to ALOA. And so you guys are separate, but do work together.
Yeah, they provide us backbone support.
Okay.
Like on the website, they host our website for us and those kind of things.
Okay.
Their staff prepares the applications, which we then review.
Okay. And so when it comes to this scholarship, this foundation, if someone were wanting some support and some help to come to an event like the ALOA show and get trained, how would they apply?
So they need an application.
Okay.
And you can locate this at any show that ALOA is attending. There'll be applications, paper applications, or if you go to aloa.org and click on a button up the top of the screen, there's a button that says ASF.
ASF.
Click that. It has all the rules and regulations of what is required in order to qualify, or what you must submit in order to get a scholarship.
Okay.
And on there is a PDF copy of the application. You fill it out and then send it in.
Okay.
There's other requirements. You have to write an essay. You have to get letters of recommendation. One must be from a locksmith or a locksmith supplier or someone in the industry.
Just someone. Okay. And then that way, and at that point, if they want to fill it out and they want to submit it, and then it goes before a board.
There's a board of directors. They're hiding off in the corner currently.
Okay.
There is a board.
And you guys vote, essentially?
We vote. We go through. We read them. And it's, how well did you structure your essay sometimes? Or
like, what's your story? What's your background?
What's your story? What's your background? What's your interest? Are you doing automotive and you want to expand into safes?
Okay.
Those kind of things we want to know about.
Sure.
Because the whole purpose of this is to expand people's career in the industry.
Yes. And that's something that they can get a full scholarship or sometimes just different.
So on here, they can select if they need help with transportation or do they need help with hotel.
Okay.
It's not automatic.
Yep.
We take all that into consideration. You may only get approved for classes, or you may qualify for transportation. We will purchase your airfare and we will pay your hotel during the event.
It's really cool. So, I mean, what you guys are really after at the end of the day is to help people who want to continue their education, get trained in something new. You want to help support them to do that. Very cool. So, John, the next question I have for you, so anyone who's watching, if that's something you've wanted to come to, like maybe next year's Orlando ALOA, and you...
Or any industry event.
Or any
does not have to be.
event.
It can be SAFTA. It can also be your local association. If you want to take a package, we give out scholarships, not just to ALOA.
Not just to ALOA. So if there's an event that you want to go to that in your current situations where you would like to maybe apply for a scholarship, definitely go to the ALOA website, click in the top right, and
it has to be education. We won't pay for you to just go to a show.
Okay, yeah, it has to be
it has to be
education.
For education.
Yeah, which is really awesome. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely go to the ALOA website, go to the top corner, click on that ASF, and check it out and see if that's something that you want to apply for. So, John, that's really awesome. One more quick question for you, though. If people who are watching, they're like, you know what? That's really awesome. The industry's been really good to me, and I would really like to support that, what you're doing. How could they donate?
ASF is 100% funded strictly from donations from the industry itself.
Okay.
So we do fundraisers here, such as for a safe. AMSEC has donated. But other than that, our major funding is from locksmiths.
It is.
Many of our former applicants many recipients have become successful.
Okay.
Jim Weedman, who's been president of ALOA,
Okay.
was a past recipient of a scholarship. It started him in his career. He's moved up. Vernon Kelly is a recipient, a former recipient.
Okay.
So many of them give back, but it's also it's one of the best ways to support the industry that we all love is support the next generation or someone who's trying to expand.
Yes.
If you want to expand from you're doing cards or you're just starting out, you want to learn how to do safes, you want to learn how to do investigative, or you want to, you took a starter course, but it didn't teach you how to program cars. You can come here and apply for a scholarship.
Very cool. And so they can also do that.
So that's the thing, but all the donations come from people. So same thing, you can send a check to Attention ASF at the ALOA headquarters. Any ALOA member can also just add it on your application. There's a little line at the bottom that simply says, I'd like to donate to ASF. It's one of the ways that ALOA supports us and we support them.
Okay.
Or go to the same website and just simply click donate. There is a donation button on the website.
That goes to the ASF.
Goes to ASF.
Okay. Very cool, John. Well, hey, thank you for taking the time talking to us about it. So if any of you are interested, please go ahead and apply, or if this is something you want to contribute to, definitely feel free to do that as well, because at the end of the day, John, all of us together, we can continue to support the industry, continue to move it forward. And we want people to get more skills. We want them to get into the industry. And
we're hoping to build better locksmiths.
Yes.
And education is the route to learning how to make more money and move further in your career.
Absolutely. All right, John. Well,
we
thank
just
you.
want to help with the costs.
Yep. That's great. All right, everybody. So, hey, definitely let us know what you think in the comments below, and make sure you include the hashtag Locboss to automatically get entered in to win one of 5 free prizes we give away each week here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.